All right. Hello, good evening, and welcome. I don't know where in the world you are. It could be morning, could be evening, it could be afternoon, but we appreciate you joining us here on the Save Club Opportunity presentation on Wednesday, July 23rd. We get some exciting stuff happening with our company. Folks, where else can you help people save money and then make money helping people save money? And folks, we have a new platform that's, if you haven't noticed, anyway. Oh, I'm just going to let our CEO, our amazing CEO Charles, let you guys know what's happening. We got some fun stuff, folks. There's people saving money on all sorts of stuff across the board, and we're going to add so much more value to this opportunity, to this product offering. What's a better product than money? Saving money, and then what if you could make US dollars every single Friday for helping people save money? It's just a truly amazing concept. And, it's all the mastermind of our amazing CEO, Charles Mui, out in Las Vegas, Nevada. This gentleman's been around the home-based business space for a few decades now as a top distributor, as a consultant, and now a company owner, and bringing this amazing offer around the globe. So I want to turn it over to Mr. Charles Mui out in Las Vegas, Nevada. Take it away, sir.
Hey, Matt, thanks for another great introduction. And yes, the excitement is building. We've been developing some new savings for you guys. We're going to be releasing it tonight, a little bit later on this call. And so many people are brand new, learning about Save Club for the first time. There's been a tremendous amount of excitement with the release of our new app, people joining from all over the place to share this business opportunity. And I couldn't be, more delighted to just watch the momentum build and build, and to have all the different testimonials come flying in. So a little bit later in this call, we're going to show you a video that Dave Dubs put together, highlighting some of the savings. And I want to thank everybody who sent in their testimonial videos so we could get them up onto this. And we've got a request here at the end for testimonials, so I'll love to share that with you. But Dave, he built some new slides. I'm excited to see them. We've got a creative director, a genius marketer who's got over 3 decades of putting together the marketing for companies large and small. He's seen everything under the sun, and we're so happy, so glad to have him here at Save Club. And Dave, I can't wait to see your new slides. So if you want to kick off the presentation and tell all our prospects here what Save Club is all about, go right ahead.
Yeah, I got a couple new slides, not all the new slides, but a lot. All right, everybody, welcome. Man, you made me sound like a dinosaur. Charles is 3 decades of experience. Everybody, let's go. So if you wanted, one of the biggest reasons you came here to watch.
Can you make that, Dave? Can you make that a little bigger?
Oh, yeah. Hang on one second. I forgot. Let's do this one more time. I forgot. Let me share my screen and do it the other way here. Hold on. Better?
It's pulling. Yep. Perfect.
There you go. Way better.
All right, everybody. So the reason you came here or brought a guest here is probably because you want to make some money. And we literally have done something that no one has done before. I've been doing this, like Charles said, 3 decades, well over 30 years. And there's a couple things you need to look for when you're looking at an opportunity: price point, timing, product, marketing, follow-up, pay plan, and vision. And we're going to get into all that. And the coolest part about our program is one of the things was price point. It's so affordable. I mean, I remember being in deals and I'd have to try to convince people to spend a lot of money to join. A lot of people are like, hey, look, I'm trying to make money here. I don't have this kind of money to spend. Here, literally, the monthly cost is only 67 cents a day. This is money people have in their pocket. You can't even buy a Diet Coke. You can't even buy a small coffee. And people do that every day and they don't think about the money. So they can get into Save Club and it's not going to hurt them because they already got the money. It's in their pocket. So that's exciting. But our business is really simple, everybody. We do 2 things. You save people money and then you make money. And we have just released a free app. All you have to do is give it away. Do you know anybody that can't afford free? Do you know anybody that would refuse to get a free app that would save them money on things they already buy? Nobody wants to throw money away. It's the easiest business by far, way easier than talking and trying to convince people into doing stuff they don't normally want to do. So our product is money. It's so easy. And then what I'm going to do is show you some deals here, show you some savings, and then get you excited about everything we got. So we have a deal going right now at CVS Pharmacy. Right now, I put a lot of stuff in my cart. We got 20% off. Check this out. I got paper towels in there. I got toilet paper. I got water. I got dog food. I got Coca-Cola. I got hairspray. But right now, back to school is here. And they have notebooks. They have papers. They have pens. They have pencils. This is stuff that families right now are stressing about, and they can instantly save money on everything they buy. So if you look after my promo code, save $17 on normal stuff. It's great that I don't have to convince you to buy toilet paper, right? You're going to buy it anyway. Paper towels. Your kids are going to need school stuff. The fact that you can save people money on everything they're already buying. Before this, and if you've been around this industry as long as I have, there was a saying that we want to change your buying habits. We don't want you to buy what you want. We want to change your buying habits, and you should buy this product instead. And we used to say, hey, if you owned a McDonald's, you would never eat a Burger King. And those all sounded good. But the fact is, people like to buy what they want to buy, right? You don't want to have to try to change their mind. And here you don't have to. They're going to buy what they normally do and just pay less. Here's a grocery store. $5 off a grocery store. People need groceries. Now, here's something cool. With our free app, it offers cash back as well. So if you were to get into our free app and use the CVS, you'd get an additional 2.5% back. So you would get 22.5% off. So we have deals that you can stack. We have an insider savings club, and then we have our app, and you can actually have deals work together. And I'm going to show you a lot of that tonight. Who do you know that doesn't shop? Now, here's a new shopping deal. Luxury shopping, okay? Because, a lot of people like luxury too. They just don't want toilet paper, but they're like, hey, I want to spoil myself. You go to Nordstrom and you buy these Christian Dior sunglasses, you're going to pay $490 for them. But if you use Save Club, you would have got the exact same pair of glasses for $244. That's $245 back in your pocket that you didn't have to spend, and everybody thinks you're going to be wearing $500 sunglasses. Air Jordans. I left this slide in here because back to school's coming up. Your kids want to look cool. They need clothes. They need shoes. They need all these things. And guess what, mom and dad? They want the cool stuff, and the cool stuff isn't cheap. The cool stuff costs a little money, and you don't want them not to have the cool stuff. You don't want your kids getting made fun of. So how about getting a pair of Air Jordans? And that's our product. I never thought in a million years I would be on a webinar and Air Jordans are like our product because we have savings here. And I could say, go buy Air Jordans and save money. Coolest thing ever. Here's another pair of glasses, but these are different. We get special deals with Amazon. And these are the Amazon Alexa glasses or the Echo glasses where you could talk to them and they could do all this kind of stuff. They're new smart glasses, all right? Our price, $186. But if you were to go to Amazon direct, and it's one of their best sellers, $329. How many people are buying these and don't realize they could save $143 off just by having a Save Club membership? Okay, refrigerator. Here's the coolest refrigerator. I have one with an iPad in it and all this stuff. Home Depot, $31.99. Our price, $23.67, $831. I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, a lot of people might not spend that kind of money on a fridge. So let's look at a normal fridge here. Home Depot, $19.98 for a Frigidaire. Lowe's, $19.99, but our price, $17.59, $240 back in your pocket for the same refrigerator, everybody. Imagine that. And if you don't believe me, Save Club is so powerful, I want you to go to Home Depot or Lowe's this weekend and walk around and see how many people are shopping for appliances. Go to Best Buy and see how many people are shopping for appliances. Every single weekend they're packed. Every single weekend they're spending money. But did they know for $20 a month they could be saving this kind of money? How about this one? A stove. Whirlpool. I'm showing all kinds of different brands here. A Whirlpool through us, $14.63. But if you went to Best Buy, $16.19. That's $236 back in your pocket. Guess what? People that have homes, they like to upgrade because they like the cool stuff or stuff breaks. This is a major cost, especially in today's economy. If you have somebody that's not making a whole lot of money and one of their major appliances go out, you don't think they'd want to save hundreds and hundreds of dollars? How about TV? We love TVs. I have big TVs all over my house. How about an 85? That's awesome TV. The exact same 85 TV, okay? Through our deal with Samsung, $1754.99. If you went to Best Buy, $1999.99. $244 back in your pocket. You would have the exact same TV on your wall. Do you want to spend that? See, that 244 bucks, you could buy a sound bar to go with it, or you could buy a TV stand. All right, this is money that you're throwing away. Do I have to convince you to eat? I love to eat. All of you love to eat. Let's look at some food deals. I threw a couple new ones in here you might not have seen. Honey baked ham, get a free sandwich. Hard Rock Cafe, 15% off food and retail for people that like to buy the shirts and stuff, or 15% off catering. Now, that could be huge if you're having a wedding or you're having some big event like a graduation. 15% off can add up. Free small plate, California Pizza Kitchen, Chuck E. Cheese, up to 50% off for you that have kids. Payway, $5 off. Checkers or Rallies, get a free burger. Subway, buy a 6-inch, get a 6-inch. Imagine families that have kids and things are stressful right now with the economy. Hey, I go buy a 6-inch and I can hand my kid a free sandwich. I mean, at the same price. It's awesome. Maggiano's awesome Italian restaurant, $10 off. Let's talk about stacking deals between the app and our savings. So here's a place in Orlando, Florida for our pizza. If I use the coupon, I get a free dozen garlic knots with a large pizza. I would totally use that deal. But if I'm on the app, I could also get 5% cash back, double dipping, baby. Or I could use Popeyes here. 5-piece, 2 sides, and 2 biscuits for $9.99. That's a pretty good deal. That's a lot of food. But hey, I got the app, so I'm getting 5% back on top of that deal. Let's start stacking. Here's another stacking deal. Uncle Julio's, kind of a higher end Mexican restaurant. I get 20% off through one part of our savings discounts, but then I get the app and I get another 5% back. Now I'm getting 25% off my meal between both portals of savings that we have here in Save Club. You got to talk seriously, anybody. Look at all these deals. Do you have to convince someone to spend 20 bucks a month? I mean, they'd have to be brain dead not to do it, right? If you have a car, you got expenses. We got brakes. Brakes are 500 to 1,000 bucks, depending on what kind of car. 11% off. You got tires at discounts. You got repairs. Like Firestone will repair if your car breaks down. If you're stressed about money and your check engine light comes on, your stress level goes through the roof. But imagine having 15% off an expensive repair. Big savings car insurance. We had a girl actually post on our Facebook that she saved over 200 and some dollars using the car insurance app. Oil changes, 20 bucks off. Rate Genius. If you go get a loan for a car, they'll give you a free $100. Okay, all kinds of deals. Sixth, again, let's stacking, another stacking offer. 6 rent a car. If you use this company, they have a lot of the higher end stuff, BMWs and Mercedes and Escalades and stuff like that. 15% off through one of our portals. Then I get 5% cash back. Okay, that's actually 20% off, not 25 there. Maybe you're going to move. I know Charles just went through a massive move. Moving is terrible. Well, check this out. This will ease a little bit of the pain. If you go right to budget and you had to pay, look at the difference. For this little van, $1,437 through Save Club, $1,521 without it. But if you look at the big one, $2,300 with Save Club, but $2,700 without Save Club. That's about $500 in your pocket. How about gas? Any of you fill up with gas? How many people a day do you hear people say, oh, gas is expensive, I hate paying for gas? You can give them the free app. They don't even have to pay any money and start to save money on gasoline for free. You could just give that away. That's going to excite some people. Let's talk about travel. We all love to travel. Great deals here. The Encore in Vegas, Priceline $271 a night. Our price $132. Same night, same room, except you put $139 in your pocket. Venetian, 3 nights on Priceline, $1,005. Our price only $438. That's $566 back in your pocket. That's the same room, the same night, everything identical. Wouldn't you want $566 to go play some slots or go to the nice steakhouse or go to a show or buy from one of the awesome shops in Vegas? You sure wouldn't want to go throw it in that little pond there where they're having boats, because that's essentially what you would do. Why would you want to stay in the exact same room and pay $566 more? Cabo San Lucas, let's go. Summertime, nice. Okay, Orbitz, they want for this trip $3,376. Our price all in $2,487, $889 back in your pocket. Is anyone saying no to this for 20 bucks, people? Like, come on, look at all this. We got food, we got car, I mean, everything, shopping. You could go buy those Christian Dior sunglasses and save money to wear on your Cabo trip where you're saving money. See how this all goes together? International, all you international, we got insane travel deals. How many travel companies have boomed internationally? How many travel companies have made millionaires across the globe? And we have the best prices on travel for $20 a month, where some of those other programs were like hundreds of dollars to join, over 100 a month, and they still did pretty good. We crushed the competition when it comes to travel. And look at all these deals. Hong Kong save 120, India 55, Australia 90, Canada 83, Germany 172, France 364, Switzerland, all these deals. And then I always like to do this. I always like to say, can I save money if I book today? An hour before this webinar, I made this slide. So it's not like I looked months in advance or whatever. An hour before I made this slide, you can see it's today's date. I said, what's going on in New York? Okay, so I go to New York. If I got a price line, this hotel cost me $657 a night. I get it for $318, save $340 a night. This one, Park Lane, New York, really nice area, $540 a night. I get it for $308, save $233 a night. So the average here is I save $340 in the same exact day. People can join Save Club, pay 20 bucks, and then get a deal like this and instantly get their entire year paid for in one single deal. No one says no to this, everybody. Entertainment. Dave and Buster's, a fun place to go if you have kids, or they have a good restaurant there. You buy $100 card, you get 30% off. You only pay 69 bucks for it. Great for grandparents, great for birthday gifts, etc. Top Golf, $15 off. We got movie theaters. Movie tickets are ridiculously cheap. We have concert tickets, tickets to go to like football and baseball games, all discounts. Everything you do, you can. And we're going to announce this later tonight. We have a new service that you could cut your bills. A lot of you set up your cable and your internet access, and you pay your cell phone and solar and alarms and all the electricity, all these kind of bills. Those are residual bills. They come every month, and a lot of you don't look at them. And those companies love the fact you don't look at them because they constantly raise, they constantly throw junk fees, they constantly do this. We have an entire department that will call them on your behalf, negotiate that bill, cut that bill, because they know what they're doing. They have all the discounts and the groups and all these kind of things. They go to work for you to lower your monthly bills. This alone will save you way more than our monthly membership right there alone. Now, we have no watership stress. If you look at all these other home-based businesses, here's the problem. You're usually buying some sort of product in those companies, and you're paying for it monthly. Now, that's good. You might like the product and it might do wonders for your health and all this kind of stuff, but you might have a significant other and they look at the credit card statement and they start freaking out. Hey, what's this $69 a month fee? Or what's this $50 fee? Or what's this $100 fee? And then you say, oh, that's that, don't worry about that. That's a fee that I'm making money. Well, where's the money? You're not making any money. All I see is a bill. And you've been paying for it for month after month after month, and people getting fights and stress and all that. Not here at Save Club, because number one, every month it's only $20, 67 cents a day. But just using this product, even if you didn't do the business, you never signed one person up, if you didn't want to build a team, if you didn't want to build a business, just using this product easily could put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket. Here's your 30-second elevator pitch, everybody. Write this one down. If you handed me $20 and I handed you back 200, would you do it? Is there a person on the planet that would say no to that pitch? No, there is not. Everybody would say, how many times can we play this game? That's how hard this business is. If you handed me 20 and I handed you back 200, would you do it? Of course I would. Ding. That's it. All of you should be signing up 10, 20 people a day with that pitch. All right. Does this sound familiar? A lot of you have been marketing. A lot of you have done businesses. Some of you see friends and their Facebook looks like a trampoline. Today they're a keto expert. Then they're a Bitcoin expert. Then they're a travel expert. And then they're a weight loss expert. And then they're people jump around. Why do people jump from deal to deal to deal? Because they think the grass is greener, because they haven't fixed the problem. The problem is you're not a pro marketer. I hate to say it. You could join any business And if you knew how to market, you'd make money. But the reason 99% of people don't make money, they're not marketers, they're housewives, or they're going to work, or a woman might be an attorney and working all day, and a husband might be working all day. He might be an electrician or plumber. They weren't trained to be a marketer, they were trained to do their profession. And then all of a sudden, we expect people to get on the internet and make all this money. Well, that's not going to really happen until now because we decided to fix it. How did we do it? We came out with 100% done for you marketing. That's right, 100%. We write all your posts. We don't want you to think, okay, you can write your own stuff, but here's what happens. When you take people that aren't marketers and they try to figure out what to write and post on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all these things, they write horrible things that aren't very good. And then they're like, I don't know why I'm not getting results. Well, have you read what you wrote? It's not good. As a marketer, I cringe when I see some of that stuff. Then they don't know what to post. They don't know what pictures to use. They don't know what videos to use. They don't have anything. And then most companies, other than Save Club, gives you the worst website in the world. A lot of times they give you a website that doesn't even have a capture page. And even if it does, they give you one, and usually the ad copy is terrible or lame. And then you wonder why everybody's not getting results. So we fixed all of that. Check this out. We've included inside of Save Club, this is absolutely the craziest thing that we've ever done here. Let me just try to blow this up a little bit. As we have 11 right now, we have 11, and we have a lot more on the way. We have 11 capture pages right now that are coming. I mean, that are already here. Every one of these have a different video. They have a different niche. They talk to like, want to give away the free app? We got to give away a free app. You want to show people make money by giving a free app? We got this. We got this hot page. I hope all of you are using this page right now, which talks about why most people don't make money and how we fixed it. We have over 11 capture pages. I know what you're thinking if you're watching this. You're probably thinking, yeah, you're going to sign me up and then you're going to tell us that we need this marketing system and you're going to crack us and you're going to tell us it's going to cost all this money to get this marketing system. Well, I hate to tell you, actually, I don't hate to tell you, I'm excited to tell you that we don't charge you for any of it. We give you all of it included for that 67 cents a day. Everybody else out there, yep, they're going to want you to upgrade, get some system. You're going to pay 30, 40, 50 bucks a month for something like that. And we have it all included. Actually, I'm going to shrink this back down again because we also have a couple other things I want to show you here. In our trainings, we have marketing materials. So we want to make sure that you know how to market and you have all the stuff. So we actually give you, for example, we have the new Boss Babes funnel. We actually give you
Good morning, darling.
videos that you can go post on social. And then I know what you might be thinking. You might say, I really don't know how to post this kind of stuff. How do you do it? Well, you click on our training portal, and we have a training portal where we actually walk you through how to get all the graphics, how to get all your websites, how to post on all these things. And then we have what we call our 90-day blitz. And you could see people getting crazy results. If you haven't tapped into this yet, maybe you're brand new, but if you've been around us a while and you're not tapping into this, I don't know what to tell you. So many people are getting results. We're literally building out a new training every single day. You're learning from 7-figure marketers, step by step, everything you need to know. We had one girl that was brand new. She already upgraded 6 people just by following all the trainings in this blitz. And we give you this again. How much is it? It's included. Okay, you're not getting cracked. You're not out there just getting taken advantage of like some of these other deals. Now, one thing that's coming, and it's going to be great because we know we had to fix the front end. We knew where you were broke. All right, the marketing. You didn't know how to market. But one thing we also know that most people aren't very good at is following up with leads. Once you get leads in, you're not a salesperson. You'd probably rather gargle gasoline than try to sell or try to convince somebody, right? Well, you're not going to have to because we have AI. Imagine someone comes through one of the hot pages. Okay, remember, first of all, we write your post, you post it. You take one of the videos that we gave you and you post it with what we wrote. And then it goes to a page that we created for you with a super hot video that we know converts. And you just copied and paste all that stuff. And now a lead comes in. Now, what happens is we have cutting edge AI that's literally going to call them on the phone and can have a conversation with that lead. So you don't ever have to worry about the rejection, how long you've been doing these things, how much money you made, all this kind of stuff. AI is going to literally talk to them. It's going to text them. It's going to email them. It's going to get them back to our webinars. It's going to show them everything that we have on your behalf. So imagine like a pro. Imagine a pro marketer literally says, "Hey, sit back. I got this. Let me go out here and help you get signups and let me help you convert them." That's exactly what we got. Get this. If the AI calls somebody, they start speaking Spanish, the AI is going to start talking to them in Spanish. It will actually convert to whatever language. Incredible. Guess how much that is? I know you guys are thinking, man, you're going to implement AI. This has to be expensive. I got to spend all this money. Nope, it's included for your 20 bucks a month. Don't I sound like an infomercial? Wait, there's more. All right, show me the money. Let's talk about money here. So we pay out 5 different ways. 2 of the ways we pay every week. Don't you love weekly pay? Literally, you do something this week, you get paid for it next week. We have Fast Starts and VIP that pays out every week. Our Matrix, Check Match, and bonus pools, they pay out monthly. So let's talk about money. You get someone in, they pay it's 60 bucks is their affiliate fee, then $19.97 a month, again, 67 cents a day. Soon as you do that, the very next week, you'll get 20. A lot of you, we've seen people go out and get 10, 20, sometimes 30, 40 people signed up in one single day. Do the math on that. So if you just sign up 10, there's 200 bucks that you would make the next week. We also have what we call our generational coded fast starts. So as you start to build, you can earn up to 40% on everybody you personally enroll and up to 15% on everybody in your team. And these just start, you don't even know when it's happening because your team's starting to work, everything's happening, and all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. You see all these $12 just flying in. It's amazing. Then we have our 2x16 matrix. How hard is it to find 2 people? When you watch this presentation, you got to ask yourself, how hard is it to find 2 people that want to save all this money, have pro marketers hold their hand, have the best marketing system on the planet, all for 67 cents a day? You're going to tell me you can't find 2 people, especially when we're going to train you every single day what to do? We're going to hold your hand and show you exactly what to do? Of course not. So every time 2 get 2, you can fill up these matrices pretty quick. If you're unranked, which will be hard because with the blitz, you're going to get ranked, but that would pay out $4,000 a month. At 1 star, our first basic rank up to 80, almost 8,200 a month, 16,000 at 2 star, 32,000 at 3 star, $65,000 a month at 4 star. And these matrices are starting to explode, everybody, with everything that we have. We keep adding stuff. We keep adding pages. We keep adding products. We're not stopping. We are like, everybody keeps looking at Save Club and they're like, oh my gosh, did you see they added this? Did you see they added that? They're doing this. They're doing that. Everybody's coming over here. All right. So these matrices are flying right now. And so, and the thing is the quicker you get in the matrix, if you're watching this as a guest, the quicker you're locked in and quicker these things will fill up. So hurry up and lock in your spot. We have what we call generational match. Now, how I explain generational match, it's kind of like if you worked a job and your boss said, hey, look, you see all those people that work on the same floor? We're going to take a percentage of whatever they make, and we're just going to go ahead and add that to your check. Is that okay? Can you imagine that? Let's say you had 10 people in your office, and your boss said, well, I'm not going to take money off of their check. Just whatever they make, I'm just going to take a percentage and add it to your check. You'd be like, well, that's pretty cool. You mean they're going to do all the work? Yeah, they're out there working. They're doing everything. And you're just going to add extra money to my check? Is that right? Go to your job tomorrow and ask your boss to do that. And then see if you want to come up with 20 bucks. Please go ask your boss, hey, can I get a percentage of everybody else that works here? Let them do all the work and I'm going to sit back. And watch what your boss says. I bet you're going to pull that 20 bucks and join Save Club pretty quick. So you can earn anywhere between 20 and 50%, 20 and 57% as you advance in rank on personals and up to 37% on your organization. And we have math here where if as you rank up in the pay plan, but just to keep this simple, if you had just 10 people and they started to earn $4,000 a month and you worked your way up through the ranks here, there's a bonus that you can earn an additional $1,800 a person or $11,200 monthly in commission. Can you imagine that? 10 people in your office and your boss says, hey, let me just give you an extra $1,800 on your check for each one of them. You would flip out. You'd go crazy. So why aren't you already doing this? Hopefully you're already going to the sign up page and signing up. All right. What we also have is what we call our VIP membership. And our our VIP membership is quite simple. You just pay up front for a year. And when you do that, you will be put into VIP, which will give you an additional bonus. So when people are looking at joining Save Club and they're like, well, there's two ways. I can pay monthly, I can pay yearly. If I pay yearly, you get this extra bonus. And this adds up really, really fast, everybody. And it's 3 generations, 10, 5, and 3. Remember, your monthly is only going to be $20 a month, $19.97 a month. So when you get a few of these going, it could easily pay off the monthly very quickly. So if you can do VIP, I'd highly suggest it, because just to get in this bonus. And the only people that get VIP are VIP. Okay. And then Charles has done something really cool here. He has set up what we call our leadership bonus pool, where he takes 4% of total revenue, okay, that comes into the company, and he puts it into pools. And he starts with 2-star, which is only the second rank in the company. And anybody that's in that pool, they split that 1%. Anybody that's in the 3-star pool splits that. 4-star, 5-star, they split that. Okay. And what's cool about that is in most companies, they only usually do that for like the cream of the crop, the very, very top ranks, get the bonus pools. Charles said, you know what? I want to get people I want to get them some extra money just for hitting one of the lower ranks. And that's pretty unheard of. You don't really see that in this industry very often, where they want to take care of people, because the whole thing is he wants every one of you to start making money. That's why he did a 90-day blitz. That's why literally we're pouring training out there every single day to hold your hand and train you. Save Club isn't about 99% of these companies, I tell you what, are like this. They're like throwing you into the cockpit of a fighter jet and saying, good luck, fly it. You don't know what you're doing. You've never been in a fighter jet before. What buttons, or you get a pat on the back or a high five and say, well, glad you joined. Hope you do something with it. And what we're doing here as well is you don't even need your sponsor. It's great that someone got you in this business, right? That's good. But the company wants to take over, have 7-figure earners help you, hold your hand and walk you through everything, give you everything you need, and then train you step by step. No matter where your sponsor is, doesn't matter. We're here to help you because we want to build success stories. All right. So Charles, what do you want to show? You want to show, I know there's a couple videos that you wanted to show here. I'm fired up, man. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, Dave. Well, it's going to be hard to follow your energy there with that. But you know what? We have something that's awesomely exciting. And so what I'm going to do is share my screen here.
Never mind.
And I'm going to let everybody know that we've got our first international product here for Canada. And we put it right here. This is an example of your back office. So when you upgrade and become an affiliate with Save Club, you get all these tools over here, like Dave was showing you, with the training, with replicated websites, all the marketing tools. But over here, we've got a brand new button called Savings Hub. And when you click this, we've got these different videos here that will explain what the Savings Hub is. So what I'm going to do is zoom in my page, and I'm going to play this video for you so you can learn all about it.
You got to share your volume, Charles.
You can hear that okay? Nope.
No, so
No volume?
No,
No volume.
no, stop share. Then before you hit the share, hit the
Yeah,
two little
yeah,
buttons.
yeah. I just forgot to click that one there. 1 second. Gonna go share. Gonna click share sound and do it again. Here you go.
When's the last time you renegotiated your cable bill, your internet, your cell phone, or even your home security service? Exactly, you probably haven't. And you know what? That's totally normal. Why? Because nobody wants to sit on hold for 45 minutes just to maybe shave a few bucks off their bill. But here's the thing. Those companies are literally banking on the fact that you won't call them. They raise your prices slowly, they add junk fees, they hit you with increases you don't even notice, and it all adds up. That's why Save Club created a service that works like autopilot for your bills. You just upload your bills once, yep, just once, and then our team of pro negotiators goes to work. We talk to your current providers, no switching, no downgrading. Same service, lower price. You don't have to do a thing. We've saved people hundreds, even thousands of dollars on bills they already pay. And if we can't save you money, you pay nothing, zero, nada. If we do save you money, and we usually do, you just split the savings with us. That's it. No upfront fees, no risk, all reward. Look, you're already overpaying. You just don't know it yet. So why not let Save Club go fix it for you? Worst case scenario, nothing changes. Best case, you save hundreds and never have to argue with the cable company again. Click the link, fill out the form on the next page, upload your bills, and let Save Club go to work. You've literally got nothing to lose except those overpriced bills. Save Club's got your back. Click the button to get started.
So right here, all you do from your back office to access these savings, go in, upload your bills, and have the professionals negotiate for you. This one service right here could easily pay your $20 a month. You come in and you're talking about your cell phone, your electricity, even things like pest control, your Terminex, or any subscription that you got, and let the experts do it. And that's just one more thing that we've got here lined up for you. We've just completed a whole nother test and a series of exams that are going to have you set up to do energy in lots of new areas, tapping into some government resources. So with these tools, this is something that you can bring out to the world. This is something that you can use these share tools, be able to share the app for free, give people a test drive of the savings, bring them to a webinar like this, bring them back to the tour, have them experience the savings and get started. Because here at Save Club, it's about helping people save money. And by you doing that, you earn money. And really, I feel we have the best product in the industry because these are non-negotiable bills. I mean, you've got to have internet, you've got to have your cell phone, you've got to have electricity. You might as well be getting the very best deal that you can. And with your Save Club membership, you've got access to these professional negotiators and these professional tools to really take down your monthly expenses as low as possible. Now, Dave, I was so impressed with the video you put together today on the testimonials. These were testimonials that were sent in, and we've got many, many more, and we're ramping this up. I just put together a form so people can start submitting testimonials, and I put a training together to really describe the value of the testimonials. But I'll tell you, once you see this video, you'll see how powerful, how valuable testimonials are. And if you would like to be featured in a testimonial, share with us your savings, share with us your experience with the business, share with us your experience inside of the trainings that are going on, the type of new skills that you're learning, the type of relationships that you're fostering. And, we'll be glad to highlight you. And it's really nice to be able to share a video that you're featured in, along with other people that are saving money and helping people save money and earning. So Dave, if you'd like, if you have that video pulled up, I'd love to share it with everybody.
Yeah, let me just fit it in the screen real quick.
Yep. And then what I'll do here is I'll drop a link inside the chat. So if you do have a testimonial that you would like to share, there's a form that you can fill out and upload. So go right ahead.
Or sharing sound. I think I'm sharing sound already, but let me hit play. Can you hear that?
So happy I'm a member of
Yep.
Save
Okay.
Club. If you're like me with a family that's always looking to get something to eat quick, fast, and good, I go to pizzeria once a week. I found this great coupon where I got 2 pies for $20.99. I saved $15 from this local pizzeria. It's awesome. Forget about it.
Hi, my husband and I went to IHOP last Friday with my buddy and her husband. We had a great time there. And the best part is we saved $8.83, which is 10% of our total bill. All I did was log into my Save Club back office, click on Access My Deals, type my zip code, choose IHOP, and click on Use Coupon. Then we presented the 10% coupon to our waiter at IHOP, and he took off 10% from our bill right away. It was very simple, easy to use, and we are really happy to be enjoying these savings. It allows us to pay less on things we are already purchasing and cut down on our expenses that way. We are really loving our Save Club membership.
Hey guys, you want to save money on travel? I saved $160 on a 2-night hotel stay in Seattle using Save Club. I checked the other travel sites, $160 savings using Save Club. That's pretty cool.
Hi guys, Lindsay from Connecticut. I recently was looking at gas grills and I needed to purchase a new one. And I did. Bass Pro, I saved $30. I don't know if you can see that receipt, but I saved $30 on that gas grill. Also $20 on an oil change. If you haven't taken a look at this opportunity, you really need to. Have a great day. Bye.
Hey there, friends. Aaron Rashkin here with a quick story about my experience with Save Club. A couple months ago, I started looking online for a brand new pair of Nike cross trainers, and I found the pair I wanted, but they were full price, and I refused to pay for it. Well, about a month ago, a good friend of mine reached out to me about Save Club, telling me a little bit about the discounts and all the savings inside the My Deals portal. Well, I went in there, typed in Nike and the style that I wanted, and not only did I find the exact shoes I wanted only 6 miles away, so I saved on shipping, but I also got a 20% discount, which was $26, and it allowed me to save $38 total. This is a membership that everybody wants, everybody needs, and everybody can afford. You definitely don't want to miss Save Club. Now's the time to get started.
Hey guys, I'm so excited. Look what I saved. I went to Carvel last week and I got a buy one, get one Sunday. I saved $7 and change. And then I went to Smashburger right after that. And look at what we got there. We got like 15% off. It's so easy. I'm so excited I could get these discounts all day long.
What I love about my Save Club membership is I don't have to go searching for coupons or hunting for deals. I just click and save. It's almost like the savings find me. Let me show you what I saved on a family getaway trip. The first thing I saved on is my flight. I got 3 round trip tickets for 3 adults for just $484. As you see, 3 adults. I don't know where you're going to find that at. And then I was able to book a 4-star hotel with marble flooring and saved about $181, as you see. And I was also able to book a full-size rental car for 3 days for just $38.13. Folks, if you're not using Save Club, then you are absolutely overpaying. I saved a total of $900 on this short trip.
Hey guys, first time using my Save Club membership, and we just got some Taco Bueno with 20% off. That knocked about $6 off of our total. So we're going to sit here and enjoy. Thank you so much, Save Club.
There we go.
Dave, that's incredible. And that was just, a short clip there. The type of momentum that we're going to have now that the savings is totally linked in to the credit cards with the new app and the card linking, it becomes automatic. And what I know is going to happen is people they download the app and then upload their credit cards. They just go about spending. You don't have to talk to the server. You don't have to present anything. You just simply use that card and the savings comes right back. So I know that the testimonials after this first month where people are going to be showing their credit card and debit card statements, and there's going to be a positive balance there. Because most of the time there's just when you're spending your credit card, it's just negative, 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 negative. And the only positive comes back is when the money's coming out of your bank account. It's never coming from an outside source. But here with the cash back, it just gets automatically deposited. And with the app, it's totally free. So you can go out and you can just share with people what you've got there. It's kind of like if you were walking with your friend and your friend was maybe getting his car keys out of his pocket and a dollar bill fell out. Would you tell him, hey, you dropped $1? Or would you just think, oh, it's $1? No, you'd tell them that's $1. You would do something. It's just like that. We've got a way that people can easily be saving dollars or tens of dollars or $20 or like Melvin over there saving $900 on a trip. And you just simply let them know that they've got a leaky pocket.
Funny story. I've told this before, but yeah, I was at BW3s. My friends wanted to meet me, Buffalo Wild Wings, and we got appetizers, everything. And then I tell the waitress, hey, I got $5 off. And they're looking at me. I show my phone. She goes, okay. She grabs my phone, gets a manager, comes back, gets me $5 off. And they're staring at me dumbfounded. And I'm like, dude, I kind of just got the app for free. And they're like, I want $5 off. I'm like, well, join the club, idiots. You know, I joined the club. So it's kind of funny though, because they all were like sitting there like, well, I want $5 off too. Like, do you have to convince someone to put money in their pocket? You don't have to convince them. They will tell you they want it. It's that easy.
Yep. And so let's stack up the savings here. We've got the My Deals section where you've got just incredible deals on travel, entertainment, dining, and so much more. You've got your card linking with the cashback that's just automatic. So we figured that if it's your primary card, like if it's your primary debit card that you're using and you're linked up, you're going to save about, on average, $200 a year without changing anything. And so we're looking at all the different data here. I'm like, why wouldn't you upload all your cards into this free app and just get the savings? And why wouldn't you share it with people? So the opportunity is really catching fire. It's really catching momentum. I had some major builders coming to meet with me and look at the opportunity, and they looked at us about 50 days ago, right when we were launching, and they came back and took another deep dive into Save Club, and they could not be more excited. And so the best way to judge what somebody's going to do in the future is take a look at what they've done in the past. And just the short amount of time from our pre-launch to now, it has just been development after development after development. And I will tell you what, we have a queue so loaded up between now and October that this opportunity is just going to catch fire. I think this fourth quarter and what's going to happen with this shopping season, the way the deals that we're going to have lined up, the deals that we're going to have globally is really going to launch this thing and set it on fire. So I wanted to congratulate everybody also that Save Club is now over 10,000 members. We're at like 10,140 members or above that now. I looked at that the other day, and growing. And we're with these tools in place, with the trainings in place, with the new testimonial videos, with all of you that are going to be submitting your testimonials, and with the app really catching fire with thousands of downloads coming through, we're going to see this go from 10,000 to 20,000 to 40,000 and on and on. Now, just think about how many of those people you'd like to have inside your organization. How many people can you bless with a free app and savings? It's just as simple as sharing, and this is what you can do to combat the rising prices, to combat the inflation that's going out there. Since just 2020, everything has costed so much more, and this is your way to get back. So with the vast amount of savings that are here, savings is great, but earnings is even better. And so I encourage you to get started. Get with the person that invited you to this webinar and find out what you need to do to get upgraded. You probably have an email inside of your inbox. All you've got to do is find it and just join now, and you can upgrade. And here's the thing. We've put inside of the Save Club back office a 7-day completely risk-free trial. If you get started and you upgrade, and within the first 7 days, you're like, this isn't it for me. I didn't like what I saw. These deals aren't my area. I don't know. You just simply in your back office is one click and just click refund and you're out of the system. So there's really no risk. The risk is not becoming part of Save Club, not having residual savings on your essential bills, not having automatic cash back coming through on all of your cards, and not being able to find these deals where you can save, dollars, tens of dollars, even hundreds or thousands of dollars annually on stuff that you're already going to buy anyway. So, with that, everybody, we're right here at the top of the hour. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your Wednesday night. We'll be posting that testimonial video onto the YouTube channel, letting it out there in the groups. Share it. We're also going to be posting up a link. I'm going to post up this link actually right now into this chat. We'll keep the presentation open for just a little bit longer so you can grab it. Dave, as I look for this link, you want to share some closing thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, everybody, this is again, like Charles was saying, just share. It's so easy. Sharing savings. You don't have to convince. I did a video the other day, and I said, you always want the path to least resistance, right? When people are like, "What's it going to cost me?" or whatever, those you got to handle all those objections. Here, there's no objection to free. You're literally just giving something away, and then the system's going to take over for you, and the system's going to do the heavy lifting. See. The greatest thing about everything that we've created is it's a system. Systems duplicate, people don't. All right. And so we literally give you the exact system, the exact training, everything Again, we have a 90-day blitz, and every single day we're adding new training to help you. You know, in my career, 30 years, Charles, remind everybody how old I was, I can't tell you how many people say, man, I just wish I had help. I just wish someone would help me. I join these things. I feel like I'm left by myself. I don't know what to do. I never make money. I just stress, blah, 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 blah. You hear that all the time. And so to have a company that wants to take you to the next level and we hold your hand, I can't tell if you go look at our blitz, our training blitz that we're doing, we have people that are going crazy over the stuff that we're training. We're teaching them skills that they've never saw before, and they're free. We're not asking for money. We're not making them pay money, and they're seeing all this stuff and they're just like mind blown. You should see the comments that we get. Do you want to be part of a company that actually wants to help you? Okay, because that's what you got here. All right, that alone, just the training that me and Charles are giving, that alone is worth way more than $20 a month. Me and Charles could, if we wanted to, with our track record, we could say, hey man, let's go build a high ticket course. Me and Charles are going to do training like we're going to do in the Blitz. We could.
Dave, 10 years ago, I built a course called Income Speedway, and we sold that course for $10,000. And it was something that we come in, and it was just spilling all the secrets of internet marketing and affiliate marketing, how to build offers and all that stuff. And I'll tell you what, I'm more passionate and more turned on about creating this training and doing it here, because what we've got is a complete win-win-win-win situation. We got 4 wins there. We've got the advertisers from the biggest brands in the world lining up. Oh, by the way, guys, I got a little sneak peek here. We've got some special offers coming, some advertisers coming to the table ready to give Save Club members an extreme discount. These are products that I'm familiar with. I've vetted. They're phenomenal. And we're going to get them at like below wholesale. They're phenomenal. So we're going to start rolling out with deal of the week, deal of the month, where advertisers are bringing their products to us, and we're going to release them to Save Club members. Just deals that you'll never find anywhere else, exclusive to what we're doing here. So it's a win for the advertisers, even big advertisers like Lowe's and Best Buy. They love directing their advertising dollars and their deals to Save Club. You've got to win up for yourself, just having extra money in your pocket to know that you could have more money at the end of the month just because you're using these deals and these savings. You've got to win for the people that you invite, if they're going to be affiliates or if they're going to be here for savings. And it's really a situation where we don't have losers. And we're just pouring out everything that we can from a training standpoint, so you can feel great that when you sponsor somebody or you invite somebody to the company, that you don't have to be the expert, you don't have to be the leader. We've got right now, what do we have? 23 days of training, so you can get somebody started. They can be plenty busy, and the type of skills that people are learning, the type of advancements that they're having just with their own personal development, it's really a great place to attract and build leadership.
And if you think about this, Charles, if I walked up to any of you and said, I want to give you half your car payment this month, you would be ecstatic over that. You'd be like, oh my gosh, yeah, if you're going to do that for me, I would love it. People are just using the savings and they're getting that kind of money. That's, a few $100s could be half their car payment. Heck, some people have a car payment that is only a couple $100s. I mean, so imagine if someone were to come up to you and say, hey, I want to pay you. I know, like my daughter, she has a car. I think it's like 300 some bucks. Imagine if she was saving that money and it paid her car payment. Do you think I'd have to convince her, I want to give you money for your car payment and have it paid off? No, of course not. And that's what I love about this product. It's savings, it's money. You're buying the stuff you're buying, it goes back in your pocket. We don't have to convince you, because we're not trying to get you to, here's the big factor, everyone. We're not trying to get you to spend money. I know it's weird because almost everything else you join, they're trying to get you to spend money. We're trying to get you to spend less money and put more money back in your pocket. If that's not easy, and if that's not great, I don't know what is, compared to what this industry is full of.
And the real key thing there is the savings is amazing, and the earnings is even better. So our slogan of save more, earn more, live more, put more savings in your life, create a residual income so you can eclipse your residual bills and then go beyond that, and take that extra time, take that extra money, and live a better life. It's a really simple message. We're bringing it around the world. Right now I'm excited to celebrate that we're, over 10,000 people, and we're going to touch the lives of hundreds of thousands of people, over 1 million people. And you're here at the very beginning. So get the word out. For those of you that are on the call that are part of the Blitz, check out the last 2 days of what is going on. We had some major announcements there in the training. And again, guys, we're right here at the top of the hour. I was keeping this call going just a little bit longer so you can see the chat. If you can find the chat down there and you have a testimonial and you'd like to submit it, we would love to have it. You too could be featured in an upcoming, reel or video, and that goes a long way when you're sharing and you're prospecting. So take a look at that. And we'll see you on Friday night. Get your apps out there, get your downloads, and invite your prospects on the Friday night
Friday
call.
afternoon, Charles. Friday afternoon.
Oh yes, Friday afternoon. Thank you,
10
Matt.
a.m. Pacific, folks. 1 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. So 1 Eastern, 12 noon Mountain, 11 Central, 10 Pacific Standard Time. Sorry, Charles, had to just make sure that
No,
was
no, you know what, Matt? I did the same thing last week. I got so much going on that my mind's conditioned there. But you're absolutely right. Get your prospects in early. Let's have a big cutoff on Friday, and help people save more and earn more. So with that, everybody, thank you. Have a wonderful evening.